Hong Kong. Just a normal day. People rushing to work, coffee, traffic jams, and then, bam! The ocean decides it's a bit too cramped. A tsunami covers the city like a blanket. If you didn't make it to the roof, you're now feeding the fishes. 5 years later, the city is just a set for a horror movie where half the population stopped breathing a long time ago. Meet Asha. She survived. But looking at her life, you have to wonder, was it worth it? Every morning, Asha wakes up in a cold sweat. Nightmares are her personal alarm clock. She lives in a skyscraper sticking out of the water like a rotten tooth. Her day is a quest. Collect dew with towels? Check. Squeeze into bottles? Check. Turn on the radio? Mandatory. The government is broadcasting about safe zones. Asha puts on her headphones and blasts music. Food is a luxury. Instant noodles for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Asha chews dry noodles and remembers going to restaurants. She spies on neighbors through binoculars. Water is everywhere, but you can't drink it. Irony, you heartless witch. One day, Asha sees a box floating in the water. She grabs a homemade hook and pulls, but suddenly, the water churns. Some creature from the deep pushes the crate. Asha gets slammed against the windowsill, arm bloody, pain like hell. Did she give up? No. She drags that crate in with her teeth. She opens it. Gold? Food? Nope. A bottle of whiskey. Well, at least it'll disinfect the wounds. And the soul. In the evening, guests appear on the horizon. 2 boats. And this isn't pizza delivery. Marauders. These guys shoot first and loot later. Asha activates ninja mode. Stuff goes into stashes. Dust on the floor to look like nobody lives here. She hides inside a closet behind a fake wall. One ugly bastard walks in, rummages around, sees movement, shoots. Bang! Missed. Just his imagination. They leave. Asha exhales. Didn't die today. Success. At night, there's noise again. Someone is eating her supplies. Asha grabs a flashlight and a knife, goes on the hunt. Empty. She's cunning. She throws a bar of soap on the floor like a landmine. And it works. The thief slips. It's a little girl. Asha grabs her, but the kid bites, kicks, and legs it, taking a lamp with her. The next day, Asha finds her sleeping in the hallway and leaves her a bowl of noodles. The kid's name is Hei Hei. She's looking for her mom. Asha looks at her and remembers her own sister. The same foolish hopes. They start living together. Hei Hei teaches Asha how to pick locks. A useful skill for a child, right? But there's one door at the end of the hall. Asha says, "Don't open it. Death is in there." The smell from there makes your eyes water. Asha gets hit with flashbacks, fights with parents, running away from home, the tsunami. She remembers the crowd crushing her sister on the stairs. She just vanished under people's feet. One day, they decide, time to bail. They build a boat out of trash and sticks. Hei Hei finds Asha's necklace, which she thought was lost. But then the radio blasts music. Hei Hei accidentally yanked the cord. And that sound attracts, you guessed it, those same marauders. The marauders break in, smash everything. Asha hides the kid in a closet, and she sneaks into that smelly room. One bandit follows, grimaces, lifts an old sheet, and pukes his guts out on the floor. There lie the mummified corpses of Asha's parents. That's why she never let anyone in. A family crypt with an ocean view. The others find Hei Hei. The kid, out of fright, gives Asha up. She's in there. Betrayal? No, just fear. They tie Asha up. The head creep wants to have some fun, but he gets distracted. They drag all the loot and the girl to the boat. They leave Asha bound. And then, Asha snaps. She remembers her sister. Not this time. She tears the ropes. Adrenaline is a terrifying force. The first bandit gets kicked and flies into the water. Asha pulls out a flare gun. Bang! Red light, panic, everyone scatters. The hunt begins. The big guy follows Asha's crying sounds. She pops out of the shadows, throws a rope around his neck, drops him, and finishes him with a guitar. The second one attacks from behind, throws her on a mattress, chokes her. Asha feels a knife in his back. She stuck it there herself earlier. Yanks it out and twists it. Done. The female marauder runs in. Asha douses her in oil, shoves her into the room, and throws a match. Door locked. The screams stop quickly. The big boss climbs the ladder. Asha jumps on him from above. A fight to the death. He's choking her, eyes already red. but Asha grabs a fluorescent lamp, smashes it, and jams a shard into his neck. Lights out. The king is dead. One left, on the boat, holding Heihei at gunpoint. Asha throws her hook and misses. Damn! But Heihei doesn't miss a beat. She pushes the guy into the water. And there, remember the creature from the beginning? Surprise! Huge jaws, crunching bones, the water turns red. Bon appetit. Asha and Heihei climb into the boat. It's full of food and water. They sail off into the sunset, leaving behind the house with the parents' corpses and a pile of dead bandits. For the first time in 5 years, Asha sleeps peacefully. The moral? If robbers break in, keep a guitar and a jar of oil handy. Like this video if you also only love your neighbors through binoculars. And subscribe before I come over to inspect your pantry.